Hello, how are you? こんにちは皆さん、お元気ですか? Today I'm going to talk about this beautiful word, KIZUNA. Because I know many people have your dojos with this name, KIZUNA. And I'd like to talk what kind of meaning this KIZUNA have. Okay? KIZUNA. KIZUNA. And this kanji, the first part, this is ito, thread. And here, it's like ha from katakana. It's como 8 in kanji. 1, 2, and again 2, and here in the center. If you're studying Japanese, you may know this kanji. So inside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is called han. That is half. But very, very similar, right? Actually, this was the old style, old way to write han. And now, this one is changing to this part here, like this. The first, this is old style, and this is the new style. And KIZUNA, we use this old style. But sometimes, some people can write inside, but it's also okay. This is KIZUNA, and I'm going to tell you about the meaning of KIZUNA. Now, I'm going to tell you about the origin of this word, KIZUNA. Originally, that comes from tsuna. Tsuna, this is a rope. The rope that was with the animals so that the animals cannot go away. So that is the rope, tsuna. But with this kanji, tsuna, this is the intonation, tsuna, tsuna. But we've got other word, tsuna. But tsuna, we write with katakana, tsuna. So here, tsuna, tsuna. And this one, a rope, tsuna. Well, tsuna, do you know what is tsuna? Tsuna is the tunfish. But you know that tunfish in sushi, we say maguro. But tunfish in the can, so that is tsuna. So tsuna is used in salad like that. So this is tsuna. And this one is tsuna. So this is rope. But this KIZUNA, the first meaning of KIZUNA is the rope that connected with. But we usually use nowadays KIZUNA like a very beautiful meaning. KIZUNA, that is the bonds or ties between you and me, between people, among people, that is KIZUNA. So this is very beautiful meaning, KIZUNA. Now, I'm going to explain you how to use this KIZUNA with the other word. For example, 友情の絆. Well, 友情, this means friendship. 友情の絆. So beautiful word, ties of friendship. 友情の絆. And 家族の絆. 家族, this is the family. 家族の絆. So the ties of family. And 親子の絆. 親子の絆. So ties of, Oya, it means parents. Ko, this is children. So the ties between parents and children. That is 親子の絆. And also, 夫婦. Well, 夫婦, this 夫, we can also pronounce 夫. This is husband. 夫, this means woman, but here, wife. Husband and wife. So, 夫婦の絆 This is bonds of marriage. 夫婦の絆 So these kizuna, these ties are very, very important. We use like that. Well, this word kizuna is really beautiful, but especially from 2011, this word is very important for us Japanese. Do you remember what happened in that year, 2011? Do you remember? On March the 11th of 2011, in that day, there was a very, very huge tsunami in Japan, and I'm sure you know the city's name like Fukushima. But not only Fukushima, all these part of Japan, the northern part of Japan, was suffered from this tsunami. Then many people died, and all Japanese people were so shocked. And I think not only Japanese people, all over the world. I was here in Spain, and I was so surprised, and I was so sad, and I was so anxious that day, and I was watching the TV all the time. So that day, so from that day on, this word kizuna is so important for us because kizuna is the bonds among people who we care. We really love each other, but we are not thinking of it all the time. But when there's some kind of disaster, then we know that we really think about the importance of the persons, people who really we love, we care. So the bonds of people, the bonds of Japanese, all Japanese people were so deep. So from that day, kizuna is very important. And also in that day, this kizuna, this kanji was chosen as the kanji of the year 2011. And I'm going to explain you what is the kanji of the year. Well, in Japan, every year at December the 12th, that day, one kanji is chosen every year. One kanji that is very, very important. This was, and I was in Germany in that day, in that in those days because my daughter lives in Germany and I was with her. So I was there in Germany and I was watching the TV and I heard, oh, Japanese group has won the first step. And everybody was thinking, oh, how miracle. And the second step, oh, then we were thinking, oh, so we are going to watch Japanese, the female, how they are going to play. So I was watching this game too. And that was really like a miracle because usually female football, no, you say soccer, female soccer, German group is very, very strong, and also the USA, it's very, very strong and very, very good. But Japanese were not so famous. And that day, that was just like a miracle, and Japanese won. Because I think that is because of this kizuna, this bond. Because in that year, 2011, Japanese people were so united. And everybody was doing their best to help each other. And they wanted to, and they say in the interview, they wanted to give the power to Japan because we needed power with lots of deaths. Many people were suffering from Fukushima. So, and those girls in the female group, girls were so united and they were doing really their best, all their best, much more than usually they could. So I think they won. And so we all Japanese were crying of joy and so happy when that was also because of this kizuna, this bond. So that is why I think kizuna, this word, it's so famous and so loved word for Japanese people from this year, from 2011. That's why this kanji was chosen as the kanji of the year. So I think you heard it, maybe kizuna, from that time on. So many people or some people are choosing your dojo's name like Kizuna Dojo because this is very beautiful word. So this is the history of kizuna. Did you like this video? If so, please give me a like. That makes me very, very happy. And if you are not still subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe my channel. And also, if you have any questions or suggestions, please write me down under this video in the comment. Thank you very much. 今日もどうもありがとうございました。じゃあまたね。バイバイ。